Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So, by the way, feel free to speak in Chinese as much as you can if you want. So, I want to say ni hao, right? That means hello, right?
哦，你好，你好，你
Okay,
好。
ni hao. So, I thank you. Okay, let me see if I want to thank you so much. I hope if we get a little confused, we can do I have a translator. So so you are Professor Paul's students?
Yes.
Professor Paul and I knew each other since 12 years old.
Whoa.
Long, long time, and we were back here in New Jersey. Okay, right now I'm in Los Angeles and Los Angeles area. So, okay, so what year are you at SUSTech? What are you? First year, second year, third? What are you?
We are both in the first year. Freshman, we are freshman.
Fourth
First
year?
year. First year. First year.
Oh, first year. So you don't have a major, or did you decide on a
Yeah.
major?
Yes.
What's your major?
We don't. We haven't decided
Oh,
on
you don't have
major.
any. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So what are you thinking about majoring in?
Mm, maybe for me, I'm do well in mathematics, so I maybe choose my major stuff such as statistic or data science or industrial engineering and the operating OR, IEOR, or some
Hmm.
more like application mathematics. Yeah.
So,
Well,
and you,
yeah. For
Chelsea?
me, I think major is highly related to my future occupation. So I would rather like to choose a wider area like CS computer science. I mean, probably I can apply it in many areas in the future, like artificial intelligence or programming or many other things. I think is very useful. So I'll maybe choose that major. Yeah.
So let me ask you this. When you were in so a student in China goes through, in America, we call it elementary school. Okay, so grades 1 through 8th grade. Okay, so in other words, they start at 5 years old, and at the age of, say, 12 or 13, then they go to a middle school. Okay, and up until 14. And then at 14, they go to the high school. And then at 18, if they want to, they go to college or wherever. What about in China? What is the flow? How do they go?
Well, we have 6 years in the primary school or elementary school, and then at seventh grade we're in our junior high school, and after junior high school, it for 3 years then it's senior high school. Yes. And after 3 years in senior high school, and then we're again to the college.
But
Yes.
I was told by one of your fellow students that you just don't go to a high school. You have to choose a high school based on your specialty. Is that correct?
Based on the scores.
Based on the scores.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So if you do very well, you go to the best high school.
Yeah, yeah, best high school. Yeah.
So I would imagine because you go to SUSTech, you got the best scores. Is that true?
Well,
Okay. Okay, but I mean, so say, so if I want to become a mechanical engineer, okay, I want to work with robotics. So would I go to a high school that teaches the robotics, or you're saying is based on the score? So in other words, I can have the best score, but if I want to study, say, cooking, okay, or if I want to say study auto mechanic, I still have to go to that high school with the best score?
No, we in China we also have the professional education instead of high school. After the 中考, the for the high school. And after the junior high school, we can choose the way we want. We can go to high school. We can also go to the professional school to study like cooking or driving or repairing. Yeah, that's different
Okay.
rate.
Okay, because it seems to me that from what a previous guest said that there are high schools that specialize in technology.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Okay. So would that be one of the high schools that are that you have to get high scores? The technology? Yes.
Oh, in high school, we also we usually study some major subjects like English or arithmetic or physics. But in professional school, maybe they will teach some specific skills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's different. In high
Oh,
school, we usually concentrate on some subjects, some central subjects
mm-hmm.
instead of some skills. Yeah.
So these professional high schools, you say, are they're senior high schools, correct?
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, they're
There's
different.
different. Okay, so there's professional high schools and then there's other high schools.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. And so when you decide to go to SUSTech, I would think that you're gonna go more into technology because it's a very, very renowned technology school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's where you want. Of course, then you're saying you want to go into more math, Lou, right? More mathematics. So when you say that, that means you want to do programming, like AI programming, maybe algorithms, studying about all the, um, search engines and how how mathematics can control these algorithms that what's happening right now with TikTok. Okay. And then, of course, you, Chelsea, you said you are interested in computer science, which kind of is the same as mathematics in a way, almost the same, but with computer, I would imagine AI, right? You said AI?
Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you this very quickly. Does the nation of China, are they planning on ever having a space program? I mean, I know they have something, but do they want to go to Mars? Do they want to I mean, they haven't been to the moon yet, I don't think. Maybe they've gotten close. But do they want to have a good space program?
I'm not sure if there is a specific program, but I'm sure that there is some satellite that is launched around the sun. And so I'm pretty sure that in the future, but China must have some program similar to Mars exploration or something else. And I'm sure it will be.
Okay.
Yeah, it had some specific plan on the nation, in China, specific plan such as 2013. Maybe I have heard about it. In 2013, there will be a spaceship to the Mars. Yeah.
Really?
Um, uh, but it had been carried out according to the plan. In China, we have a very specific, very concrete plan to carry out the task. Yeah, we have very specific plan. Yeah.
Specific plans? Okay. Because America is planning on going to Mars, well, within probably 10 years. That is. And well, Chelsea, did you know that it's going to be an all-woman crew
Oh,
to go to Mars?
wow.
So the first human being to step in Mars is going to be a woman.
Wow.
But here's the problem. They won't come back.
Oh no. They study
And
there
so
or
yeah, they stay there. That's it.
oh oh
Yeah,
So I would imagine that they'd have to bring him back. I mean, you gotta,
they're very brave.
yeah. So, what about, okay, so do you feel like the government, your government, emphasizes technology? Do they really want, because I look at cities like Shanghai and I look at Beijing and I look at some of these other cities that are not much well known in America, but I see pictures. Are It seems they're very technical, very, very technical. Um,
Yeah.
uh, so is that what the government wants the students to do is more technology, more STEM?
Yeah, in our country, our government put a great emphasis on engineering education. Recent years, especially when AI had come out, the engineering had become more and more important. No matter the promotion, no matter the education, our country put emphasis on this engineering education instead of some classic or some which
Literature.
or literature. We put emphasis on engineering, and we have set up many new colleges to about the
Technology.
engineering, such like some Western University or the 东方理工 Eastern yeah, a new university school in Zhejiang, especially focused on engineering too. And I can feel that engineering is becoming more and more important. This is very obvious, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Yes, and
So,
this thing. Wait.
so Chelsea, you're saying? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chelsea.
Oh, I just want to say that this school is basically built with the aim of boosting technology in development. So, and it is funded by the government of Shenzhen. I think it can show a lot of things. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And,
Yes.
and so let me ask you, what age did you start to learn calculus? What age?
Calculus.
Calculus, maybe in
If about differentiation, I think we started about as senior two, but if we're talking about something deeper, we started this year.
This
yeah,
year?
we such as uh, mathematical analyze or something about calculus. We started study in the first year of university, but more low mathematical knowledge, such like some let me think, triangle or some graphic about some basic graphic or some basic algebra will learn during high school, during senior high school, no, or primary school. In
Uh-huh.
China, we all know China is very Chinese students do well in mathematics, no
Yeah,
matter that
no, you do
oh
that, but I
yeah,
was just saying,
we
you're
do
saying
well.
junior high school. So you started learning calculus in junior high school. I would imagine, junior high school you said, or senior high school?
Senior high, senior
Senior high.
two.
So you started algebra at what age? When? Is it,
Algebra.
is it
About
junior high school or is it before that?
what about functions or
About just general algebra. Yeah.
general?
General algebra,
Yeah,
maybe
just
primary school will study general algebra.
primary school?
Yeah, and it depends on the different person.
Hmm.
I have listened that some primary school students had become to learn some university mathematics, such some like some calculus. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
in China there is genius, many genius, many mathematical genius. They will study from a very low age. Yeah.
Is it called
Hmm. Lots of geniuses. That's what you're saying. Genius.
Yeah, very,
I would imagine
very,
they all in America the national math team that we have a math team,
yeah,
all Chinese citizens.
yeah, I have seen.
I think that's a very, I mean, I have to say, I have had students from China, or students who grew up here but are Chinese. So smart, so incredibly intelligent. Just, it's like, and so well behaved. I absolutely love them, and they go on to university. It's like in their head. So, do you know, like when you were growing up in your homes? Did your parents say you're going to go to college? You're going to go to college? They just, or is just automatic thinking?
Mhm.
Like, did they say you're going to go to? I mean, did you automatically know you're going to go to college?
Well, I think
Because in
yeah.
America, let me say, in America, you have options. Okay, you can go to college. Okay, or you can go to work, just work wherever, or you can go to the military. And so, what do they want you to do in China? I would imagine the same thing, right? You can work,
Uh,
go to college,
Maybe
or
in
go to the military.
China, our parents or the society
Your
wanna
parents. I'm talking about you.
about me.
Yeah.
I think go to university may be the normal, maybe the proper choice for me or for most students.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and for my parents, they also want me to go into to enter college because we don't think the other two ways are realistic for us.
No, I say this because growing up, when I was your age, my parents didn't give me a choice. You're going to college. You have no choice. You're
Oh,
going to
yeah. For
college.
me too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I mean, when I went to high school with Mr. Paul, Professor Paul, and he can tell you, okay, all our parents told you, you're going to go to college. That's it. You have no choice. And so we went
Then,
to,
but you can choose different topics. For example, after the SAT in China, we can choose something like 985,
nine to
985 school, 985 universities.
9 to 5 university.
Yeah, that's a university group.
Can you write
Uh,
that down on the chat? Because I have a hard time hearing it. Can you write that down?
oh,
What kind
okay.
of
Wait a
what? That's
minute.
very interesting because I think what you said was very interesting.
In China, we have the university union generated by some famous schools, maybe
Uh,
Tsinghua University, Peking University. Yeah, but SUSTech is a new universities. And SUSTech didn't belong to the unions like 985 or 211. That's two famous university unions. And it has a high social
Recognition.
and the university union had a high social recognition because such as something like companies like Alibaba or Tencent
uh-huh.
will more like the students from these two unions, the 985 or the 211. But SUSTech but SUSTech don't belong to these two unions. So if, as me and for Zhou, we choose SUSTech, and this is a brave and a new choice for us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's say, what if a student wants to study to be a chef, to be a cook, or wants to be a dog groomer? I mean, what do they do there after high school? Where they go to work?
Basically, we don't have that choice because if we just quit it, if we don't go into college, we can hardly find a job actually.
Really?
Uh, yeah, but maybe some students.
Sorry, wait a sec.
Uh, my classmates in juniors in junior high school, they will choose to become a nurse because they join the professional school after junior high school, and this and in my at the same age of me, they have become a nurse in a hospital. Yeah, and maybe some cooks they too. Yeah.
So what you're saying is that at junior high school, at junior high, I'm sorry, let me think about the best way to say this. So what you're saying is after junior high school, they make the decision where they want to go to, and then they go from there. So if they want to study, let's just 1 second, please. I'm sorry. This is not working very well. Let me get to a different browser. So there's no Google there in China? No Google?
We can use it.
We can use it, but we can buy some magic. Yeah, we can use it by some
It's
magic.
actually illegal actually.
Okay, that's okay. I was wondering about that. Okay, so let's see if I can do that. Okay, so hello Chelsea. How are you?
Hi.
Okay, can you hear that?
Yes,
Yes.
hear that.
Okay, so let me see. So, tell me, so I was told that, hold on, let me see. So, this is not even typing. Okay. You know what it is this, 1 second, please. Okay. Okay. Uh, Do you have any questions for me? Let me see if I can just write this down. Okay, how about that? There is in the chat. Did you see the chat?
Oh, I can see it. Oh, it's Chinese.
Yeah,
That's so convenient. Oh,
yeah.
actually, I'm quite curious about does every American student they think studying school is very hard like everyone like I think many Chinese students in school they don't like going to school and they feel really stressful and the pressure of studying peer pressure are very well overwhelming. Does peer pressure and does American students feel huge peer pressure there?
Well, first, let me start by saying this. They don't have that in China, no peer pressure in China.
Oh,
I'm reversing. Do they have the same in China or no?
uh,
Okay, let me go this. Does do you see peer pressure in China? Okay, so
Yes,
okay,
uh,
so let me write
very
this.
big peer pressure in
There it
China.
is, a chat,
We
the chat.
yeah.
Yes, we must access a higher GPA, so we must compete with each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's important to know. So I'll go ahead and write this down, okay? Yes, US students face a lot of pressure, but not in studies. Okay, so not in studies so much. So here, let me go ahead and copy that and let me go ahead and copy that and put that in chat. So there's my answer for that one. Okay. Not so much in school. They get um, peer pressure for other things, like uh,
Socialism.
just social reasons. Okay, so basically, like for instance, doing drugs, okay, smoking, joining a club. So it's peer pressure in the sense, okay, I'm going to put this in chat. It's peer pressure in a different sense.
Yeah.
It could also be money, so the rich and the poor pick on each other.
Mm.
And I actually am involved with a mental health. You know what mental health is? Mental health. So a lot of teachers, I'm going to write this down too. A lot of teachers are involved in mental health programs for our students. Okay, mental health programs for our students. And so, okay, copy that. Put that on there. There it is right there. I hope everything's written. Um, So,
That's true in China. Many classmates no matter in senior high school or high school or universities, they also have some mental health problems, and this situation become more and more serious. Yeah.
yeah, over there, serious. So, what is the source of mental? Is it because of the grades or is it because of other things? Because I don't see bullying or any sort of like pressure because of school. In fact, they help you to.
And I think the central part of the problem arises from degree from study. Yeah.
Oh,
Study
really?
pressure is a big part.
Okay. So usually in high school, you don't see stress that much when it comes to grades. But you see that in college. Okay, so usually you don't see in high school, you don't see stress for grades in high school, but you do in college. Now, the here we go, right here down below. There it is. So you do see that in college, but only in. Does that make sense? Did that make sense or no?
No, I think in high school, the pressure is much higher than in universities because in high school, you have to stay in the same class during the
Mhm.
3 years, and the degree is all open for every student. And
Oh,
in universities, your grade, and you know, and in high school, your grade, anyone know?
everyone knows the grades?
Yes, because the grade is open, such as
Wow.
on the blackboard, on the blackboard, or on
Yes.
the yeah, it's very competitive.
The ranking is shown to everyone with your name on it.
Really? No one knows the grade over here. It's secret. It's confidential. That's that's unbelievable. Here, I'm gonna write this down. Here,
In
no,
most high schools, yes, this normal. That's normal. Yeah.
no wonder. The stress. So no wonder they bully. Oh my God. So did you see the last one? We don't do that. We're not even allowed to. It's
Oh,
illegal.
that's
It's
very
illegal.
nice.
You can't. Even me as a teacher cannot tell another student's grades. That would get me in trouble. That could actually get me fired. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
In
it's
China,
true.
you're not banned. You're even encouraged to do this.
no, I couldn't do that. I couldn't tell. Like I couldn't, Chelsea, I could not tell you your grades to Lou. And vice versa. I couldn't tell that. So is that competition? Yee, no, no.
That's a huge.
You see how I'm reacting? That would never work.
And because on the other hand, in China, if you want to go a very nice or famous universities, you have to join the Chinese SAT, the Gaokao. You have
Yeah.
to join the Gaokao, and there's some other ways to join university, but they are especially very few numbers
It can be
for
only harder.
yeah. So we have to choose the same way to compete. To compete, it's Gaokao. Yeah. So we only have one goal to get higher scores in Gaokao. So that's very competitive. Instead
That's
of in America, I have heard that in America there are many ways to enter into universities. Yeah.
so what if somebody gets over stress? What if a student cries that they can't do well? I mean, uh, do the students get support? Do
Yeah.
they-
If you're in a high school and have a good teacher, it can be well solved. But if the circumstance is not like that, it might be something sad. Okay, if like, for example, be 退学怎么说 or like be canceled then just because you got a mental health problem, that can happen too.
They can cancel you if you have a mental health problem?
Because they think you are not able to study anymore, some schools.
Oh, but that's some school
Yes,
instead of all
yes,
instead of
No, but
most.
do you know how unbelievable that is to me?
yeah, we think that not reasonable too.
No, my God, that's very stressful. Because here in America, I mean, you see the TikTok videos, you see the Instagram videos, right? There's a lot of stress, and I shouldn't laugh because there's some students who are suicidal. They don't want to live. And there's some students who, they are depressed or they need help, emotional help. And it's my responsibility to offer that to them if they need or, refer that. So I see again, I don't I the culture you have a very strong country and it seems like you only accept the very best, most productive students. But it seems like there's a lot of stress over there to perform. Because if you don't perform,
Yeah, because the culture, I think the education, since I began to receive education, the culture behind the education is to emphasize that you need study hard, you need get great grades, you need get some improve. You must go ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah,
No, and I have to agree with you. I fully believe in that. I think that in order to get ahead, you have to work hard, you have to get the results. You have
yeah,
to study hard and you have to, and only the best can go to certain universities. Like we have Harvard here, we have Yale, we have MIT, we have Stanford. Okay, they're not going to choose just anybody. You need to earn that, right? Same thing with SUSTech. You have to earn it. But at the high school level, if a student is struggling or is not doing well, we have to do something. I think ultimately, though, they come to a realization. You know what I mean? Realization. They let me see if I can write this down. They come to a conclusion. Okay, so they come to a point where they realize they will go to a regular college. You know what I'm saying? So they go to a regular college, um, and we have different types of colleges. I'm sure in China, not all colleges are like SUSTech, right? Some are just average colleges, right? Which I'm
yeah.
sure you two probably would never want to go to because it's beneath you, right? Beneath. You're better than that. So were you top students at your high schools?
Oh, no, because my high school is very famous in Chongqing, my hometown, and this high school is the most best in Chongqing. And for example, there may be 100 students will go to the most famous university like Tsinghua University or Peking University, most 100. And I usually stay in the middle in my class.
Really? And you still got in?
Yeah, but almost every student in my class all enter into famous universities.
Which
Yeah,
university?
all my classmates in high school all enter into famous universities. Um,
Famous.
famous, yeah, such as the 985 units or the 211 units.
Okay, so 985 unit or 215?
One,
211.
211.
Okay, I
Yeah,
need to study what that is. 211 unit. So that sounds like they're the best schools. See,
yeah.
in America, we say the best like Ivy League. We go by the name Ivy League. Okay, when you say Ivy League, that's the best of the best of the best.
Yeah, that's same in China.
And actually, apart from 985 and 211, there's also another class called C9. That's the top nine university in China, including Tsinghua and Peking University.
And like Fudan or USTC or Zhejiang University. Yeah.
And we're not in it.
Okay.
But I think
Well,
SUSTech is more competitive than some universities in C9. Yeah.
I heard SUSTech is now, is it true now that it's actually competing against MIT for the best in the world in technology?
I think it can compete with MIT, but maybe SUSTech can compete with HKUST.
Okay. So it just seems okay. So you guys are very fortunate to be going over there. So so how many years of English does a student in China have to learn? How many years?
From 6 years old or something
Six
earlier.
years old?
Yes. Oh, actually from kindergarten, some we
Oh,
start.
but for me, because I'm from let me think. I'm from a rural town in
Real time,
Chongqing.
right?
I studied some English in the middle of my primary
Grade 3.
primary school in grade three, in grade four, yeah. That's different. Because for Zhou, he is
Is that
she is a native in Shenzhen.
was actually uh, the textbooks and the official textbook starts from grade 3, but we can actually study before that, you know.
Yeah, that's depends on the life or your
Yeah.
cities. that's different in China. Different province they have different educational policy. Depends on the situation in the policy in the province. Such like something like Shenzhen or Shanghai or like Beijing, their education is very advanced. But something like Sichuan, Chongqing, Shanxi, the education is respectively no, no, below
falling behind.
falling behind some cities like Shenzhen. Yeah, but so
Okay.
for the province, they have to uh, choose different educational policy. Yeah,
Okay, so what I'm hearing you say, so it's not a national standard. So it's based on where in China, you know,
yeah,
you
based on the
start.
province. Yeah.
Okay, so every city, every district, every province has its own educational
For
policy.
example, the 高考 during the test, we need to compete with the students in the same province. Yeah, just your province you have to compete, not other province. You have to compete with the students in the same province. Yeah,
Okay, okay. So it's based on province.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, okay,
maybe
okay.
there will be more.
Okay, so I'm learning from you. I'm learning
Okay.
a lot from you because I'm very fascinated with China. So anyway, I'm a little embarrassed to tell you this, but we just started learning Mandarin. We just started in America to embrace Mandarin.
It's not that
Well, only
universal.
1 or 2 years, that's it. That's it. And I think China is a superpower, and probably the wealthiest country in the world right now. And so, do you know anybody who is in the military right now? Because it has a very large military. Do you guys, does students your young age, do you have to serve in the military at some point?
Oh, I have a classmate in my high school, and he joined the military universities
Oh, they
in
have a military
Changsha,
university.
Wunan. Yeah, he joined the 国防科技大学. I can't how I can't know how to translate
That's okay.
into
That's okay.
English. 国防科技大学, he entered into this university, and this university is the most famous military university in China.
Oh,
And after graduating, you can just enter the military and get a high status.
Yeah, and after you join the military university like 国防科技大学, you have become a formal military
Should be soldier.
soldier. Yeah, you have become a soldier, a formal soldier after you join that university. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So,
Like
You can just say it.
you can just say
The,
it.
the national defense.
oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yes.
Is that Navy, Army, or what is that?
Well, it's basically a technology school, but it's
And
about
and its English name is National.
Oops, you're breaking up a little bit.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Oh, and its English name is National University of Defense Technology. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Center on Military and Defense.
Okay. Wow, so much to learn. But I read a book, Zheng Daoming, is that his name? Zheng Daoming. He was a hold on,
And
Zheng.
tap it. Yeah.
He was a Chinese leader. Maybe you know him. Oh, yeah, his name is. Let me write this down. Deng Xiaoping.
Oh, Deng Xiaoping.
Deng
Wow.
Xiaoping. Yeah.
The
Uh,
reforming and opening up is directed by him.
Yes.
he was fantastic. I read his whole biography and how he changed everything. It's on the chat room, I think. Uh,
Yeah, he's a famous person that I very respect. Yeah.
oh my God, yeah, I respect him, and I read his biography and how he changed the face of China. He it should be the father of modern China.
Maybe he will be the father of Shenzhen. Yeah.
He gave the
Yeah,
rebirth of Shenzhen.
yeah. And so, I mean, but Chinese, when I was your age, was a very poor country.
Yeah.
Now it's the cutting edge of everything, cutting edge technology, cutting edge transportation. I'm surprised that China hasn't been really that much into space technology yet, but then it may not be important at this point. But I think that you're getting there. And for sure, what do you have, the largest military in the world or the second largest military in the world? I think the second largest.
Second, I am falling behind.
I
Falling
think
behind
Russia has the largest. Okay,
the
let's see.
second, I think.
Largest military in the world. Okay, let's see. Who has the largest military? No, it's China.
Oh no, I think it's USA. Our
No, it's saying
military
right
I'm
here.
power.
not sure if American military is hiding something. I'm not sure.
If you Google, well, I know you don't have Google, but if you do ChatGPT, it'll
USA.
tell you. Here, I'll,
But in China, we usually think we are the second.
okay, so let's type which country has the largest military in the world? And let's find out
Maybe we're
right
both
now.
the top one. We're not sure.
2 million active soldiers in China.
Have you watched the military parade on September
Oh,
3rd?
I was so impressed. Oh my
Yeah,
God, that's the greatest parade I've ever seen. And to this,
Perhaps I think perhaps the U.S. Department of Defense want more funds, so they promote this town that China is the first.
well, I don't know what they, I don't, like
But in my opinion, I think China is falling behind. Still falling behind, USA. Yeah, in military.
and this thought help us become more strong, much stronger. Yeah.
what is your generation, your age group? What do they think about the United States, that the student, or as a nation? What do they, what's the perception?
Generation, the
Yeah,
perception of
like what
us.
your age group? You're young. You're like what? 16, 17, 18 to 16, something like that?
2007. Are we asking about the generation? Yeah.
对于美国人看法。
Yeah. We.
Can you repeat again? Can you
Are
repeat again? Oh,
Like what? Okay, want me to write it down? Okay. What does your people your age in China, okay, think of the USA? So let me go ahead and copy this and I'll write it down. There it is. Okay. There it is.
uh, in China, we often take USA as some some comics, especially Trump. Yeah, every time every time we talk about USA, there is a lot of things we can make fun. Yeah,
You make
but
fun of the United States?
yeah, we often call Trump as 川建国, Chuan Jianguo. We often think Trump is the person China is a person of China.
Oh, wait.
Okay, I think we lost each other for a second there. So you're
川
saying
建国. We often call Trump as 川建国.
That's a nickname actually.
Yeah.
uh
Because he's very funny in China. He had become a famous person in China's like Bilibili. Yeah.
you guys make fun of Trump.
Oh, okay.
Can you repeat again? I just missed it.
So do you make fun of Trump, Donald Trump? Let me go ahead and write this down. Chat. There it is.
Yeah. Maybe I can show you a video
I can send you a
right
meme.
away.
I can send
Yeah,
you a
send
meme.
it. Here's my, oh,
In
you have
China's
my email.
There are tons of memes here actually.
Oh, some memes. Oh, I'd love to see this.
Yes, if you really want, I can send you tons of it.
Would
But
you,
just on Bilibili and you just search for the name 川建国 and you can see a lot of a lot of it.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
Okay, it's okay.
Higher, higher. Yes.
Oh my god.
You go over to China, 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 China. You take China, China, China. I love them. China, 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 China. I have to have my China, 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 because China, 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 China now, China, China. You know, China. I know China very well. China, 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 China. Northwest Wisconsin, where I'm from. It's China to me, China. China, 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 China. You want to buy from China? That's great. Buy from China. Buy toys from China. China in particular. China, China. I have people that I know in China. China, 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 China. China, 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 China. I've been saying China, 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 China.
There are many funny videos in Bilibili like this.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Trump is very
Very
funny for
funny.
me. But if seriously, we will think the USA maybe a friend or maybe a competitor, then different. We can have the identity in this two identity as a friend as a competitor. Yeah, too.
But you don't see us as enemies.
I don't think.
Okay, okay, okay. So I would like to have another session, just one more. This time I'd like you to talk to my students, my American students. I will try to have a Mandarin teacher. Okay, he teaches Mandarin, so we can have some translation. Would you be open to that?
Yes, I like.
I think you'll enjoy it. Do you play video games?
Yes.
What,
Maybe he doesn't play. I don't play many video games.
what do you play? Like, do you play Roblox or do you play Minecraft?
Oh yes, Minecraft and recently Assassin's Creed probably and some Japanese games like Persona 5 and many other games like Stardew Valley or
Oh, but for me, I don't play games.
Good,
I think
good, good, good. Lou, very good. Don't play games.
I don't like games. So maybe I will like to watch some films, listen some music, or to some music theater. Yeah.
healthy life.
Well, Chelsea's a computer scientist, so she has to play games. So, but Chelsea and Lou, I want to thank you so much. This has been a wonderful. I really enjoyed talking to you. You're amazing. You're amazing. Very smart. Very bright. I think China is in good hands for sure with you too. So I will be in touch again, so we can have another one more session. Of course, you can keep in touch with me for the rest of your lives. I'll be happy to talk to you anytime. And
Oh,
Oh yeah.
so,
ask you a question. Do you have a YouTube or Ins? You can or Facebook? I can
Account.
I can follow you.
sure. Follow. Here, let me see. Let me go get my YouTube and Facebook. And also,
Yeah.
do you have Apple? Do you have iPhone?
No, I use Vivo.
Okay. Okay. So here is one second. Here we go. Here's my Facebook. Okay. Here it is right there. There it is.
App or
And then here is my YouTube, which I'll try to get right now.
Okay, I can contact you with by this way. Yeah.
email.
Yeah, or email. I am friends with Professor Paul, so let me see if I can somehow get my. I'd like for this video will be on YouTube. So let me see.
Oh, hmm,
And it's
that's good.
also going to be on Apple Pod. It's going to be seen by everybody. So
Wow.
let's see if you can. So if I can finally somehow view your channel. There it is right there. This is my YouTube. Okay.
Okay.
You can see.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, and do you have Instagram?
What?
You have
Pardon?
Instagram?
Pardon?
Instagram?
Oh,
Yeah, I have.
You do? Okay. Well, you can also like Mr. Hague's class is the podcast, and that's where I put a lot of work in there. And you see Professor Paul's on episode 36 on YouTube right now, my YouTube channel.
Wow.
Yeah, he's already there, and I have a few other people.
Paul is very funny too. He
Yeah,
was he's the famous person in our school.
He's talkative and witty, actually.
He's a
yeah.
very nice rapper.
Yes.
He often raps during the class.
We used to fight each other when we were kids. We used to beat each other up. I didn't like him. Now I absolutely love him. I think he's an amazing man and very highly educated. I never thought he'd ever become a college professor. I never thought. But yeah, he was something else. But we grew up in the same area. We played football, and it was very, very nice. He's a good man, and you're lucky to have him.
Yeah.
So, okay, guys, thank you so much. I'll be in touch again, and this time you'll talk to American students. Okay?
Okay. See you
Okay,
again.
keep in touch. Okay, take care. Have a good week.
See you next time.
Bye bye.